We're here, but I was not expecting this. There are resort parkings all over the parking lot, so I'm gonna ask the hotel. Hopefully they'll let me park here. We'll see. I'll let you know. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Well, I went inside the hotel at Winter Clove and there's no one there. I walked around, kept saying hello all the time in the lobby, back in the dining area. There's just nobody there. So I left a note on the desk saying I'm parked here at the trailhead. I said, I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was resort parking. So hopefully I won't get a ticket. All right, here we go. There's resort parking. We're going to Venus Bath first, so we'll go straight. Venus Bath is a waterfall that is about a mile away, so I'm going to do that first instead of hitting the artist fall, which is right here, because Venus Bath is about a mile away, so that way I can get back to the parking lot as early as I can. Hopefully we don't get a ticket. Oh, there's the covered bridge. All right, I suppose we go to the covered bridge first and then go to bridal bath that way. I see a path down there, so maybe that's the way to Venus Bath. We'll see. Artist Falls actually flows underneath this bridge, so the path to Artist Falls is actually on the other side. Welcome to Winter Wonderland. The Catskills, that is. Covered bridge. Lover's Loop, Winter Clove. Yep, we go through Lover's Loop to get to Venus Bath. Looks like the trail is blazed after all. I guess we're following the red blazers. Moderate incline back there, and already I'm catching my breath. I'm hoping because of the snow makes walking harder. The snow. Let's see, when did we have snow? 2 days ago. Since 2 days ago, there has been this many people on this path. Okay, I think that's the creek down there. Hopefully we're getting closer. What's the name of this creek? I don't remember. I will let you know. Right about here. All right, there's this log that fell down across the path. Fortunately, there's the red blazers and there's a sign, Lover's Loop. That's where we're going. I'm wondering why they don't put signs for Venus Bath. There's the sun. The sun comes up late in the winter months. It's not actually winter yet. Look at that. Granted, it's the Catskills, but it's the same where I came from, farther downstate. All right, red blazers. Oh boy, I hope we get to the waterfall soon. I don't want to stay parked there for long. All right, big mistake, guys. I was following Lover's Loop all the way. Turns out Lover's Loop is a loop that takes me back to where I started from. That's why it's a loop. So I'm now crossing over to the Rolling Thunder, can't read it, trail to take a shortcut to Venus Bath. Hopefully we find our way. Using all trails to guide me, as there are no footpaths that I can follow here other than deer footpaths. All right, I'm back on the trail. That was quite a hike. I got lost at maybe half mile, maybe more. Anyway, we're back on the trail, and the next intersection we're going to make a left. That'll be the Venus Bath trail. That's why I never saw any Venus Bath signs along the way, because I was not on the right path. I think it's this one right here. Yep, I think it's this one right here. There. where you see a New York State sign. That's where I came from. Lover's Loop continues this way and takes you back to the covered bridge and the parking lot where we started from. And you're supposed to make a left here for Venus Bath. Forest Preserve wilderness area. Right, I'm hearing water. I think we're getting very close. In fact, I think we're seeing the start of it right here. Somewhere up there, a few feet away, would be Venus Bath. Yep, that's Venus Bath. It's frozen, so you don't see water cascading. Venus Bath. Once again, Venus Bath. All right, I'm making my way back. I just left Venus Bath. My camera's battery went out along the way, so I didn't catch a clip of me leaving the falls, but we're not too far away from Venus Bath, and I'm making my way back. Right, we're back on Lover's Loop. Our work is not done yet. We're still going to hit another waterfall, the one under the covered bridge. And just like that, just a short walk from the Venus Bath is the covered bridge. It's not that far, as long as you don't get lost like I did. There's some cascades there. I'm sure they're worth taking a picture of if you have the time. All right, let's take a look at the waterfall. There it is. Let's go. Pretty cool. Here's my car. And there's no ticket on the windshield. Okay, it's called Old Wood Mill Waterfalls. How do you get down there? Oh, here, where it says no swimming allowed. All right, let's just try it, but let's just be very careful. The path is icy, and I don't have my crampons on. It is Old Mill Falls. All right, I may well be standing in water right now and I just don't know it because it's frozen solid. Still, we're not taking any chances. We'll step on exposed rock. Covered bridges are cool. Waterfalls are cool. How much cooler can you get if you get both of them in one shot? Well, I'm glad I found this waterfall. Parking is for registered guests only, so if you do plan on coming here, you might have to book yourself at Winter Cove. So if that's what you have in mind, then you're just maybe 5 minutes away from the hotel to this beautiful waterfall with a covered bridge on top. And there's my car. Glad I came here. I'm really glad I came here. Happy with the results.